How do? Welcome to my channel. My name's Anna, and today I wanted to share with you my first foray into the world of Glamlite with the Dirty Martini Palette. I actually didn't realize that it came in this packaging. When I ordered it, I thought maybe this was a PR thing or something. So yeah, very cute. Very, very cute. I like the work that they put into it. I think that, you know, the design is very thoughtful and fun. So they came out with a few palettes. I believe it was 4, featuring different cocktail themed palettes. And the Dirty Martini spoke to me the most. It actually, let's see, has quite an array of shades. And I think I might actually try to do a bit of a sort of rainbow look today, or multicolored look. Definitely lots of greens, that olive theme. And I thought we could swatch all of these as well. So without further ado, I'm gonna start swatching. And our first shade is Dirty Martini, which really is kind of just a light olive. And then on the rocks is a shimmery light blue, just a splash, sort of, oops, sort of a, there's an orange shimmer. It is very, kind of a citrus color. And these are slightly messy, not too bad. And then chilled, sort of a cranberry color, I'd say, shimmer. Hint of maybe gold or pink. So that's those. Let's swatch those. Yeah, the shimmers are a little bit messy, but not too bad. Pretty pigmented. Nice and foiled. Yeah, those are pretty. So far, so good, I'd say. All right, and next up we have High Class. Kind of a, it's almost like a patinaed bronze. I don't think it actually has, it does kind of have like a green undertone to it. Yeah, it's really interesting. Very pretty. And then Gin, kind of a bright turquoisey teal shimmer. Classic is sort of a, almost a slate teal. And they've got the cute embossments, which I've actually rubbed out mostly. I did swatch this once. And then this one's also more of a green yellow shimmer called Vodka Teeny. Ooh. Yeah, I really like that almost patinaed. I've been more impressed with the shimmers than I have the mattes. Like that matte didn't swatch very well. I have not put these on my eyes yet though, so that'll be another test. And honestly, the more important one probably. All right, and next up is Green Olive, which is this super lime green, actually. I think it's more of a lime green than an, well, I guess they're olives sort of that color. It's pretty bright. And then Crisp, almost like a gray shimmer, hint of blue in there. And Mix It Up is this really pretty teal blue. And then Garnish sort of is an olivey green, like a bright olive. Again, those shimmers are swatching pretty nice, and the mattes are getting a little bit more splotchy in the swatch, but again, that doesn't mean much. Wow, this shade is very pretty. This it's like gray with a kind of a blue glint to it. It's a nice bright green as well. That's pretty. It's a nice rich blue as well. All right, next up is Extra Dirty mid-tone brown matte, Olive Lover, sort of a greenish silver, I'd say, kind of a, it's actually, that one's hard to actually, it is sort of a deep olive shimmer. And then Dry Vermouth here is a deep olive green. The mattes are definitely drier mattes, I think. There's those three. That brown almost has a green tinge to it. It's kind of cool. Oh, I like that shimmer. It's really pretty. All right, so I'm going to try a look with this. I've never tried Glamlite before, so this is going to be my first time trying this formula. So we'll see how it does, how it fares. Like I said, the mattes swatched a little bit dry, a little bit splotchy, but that doesn't, you know, that certainly doesn't mean it's not going to work on my eyes. So I'll try to test as many of those as possible. And oh, I thought I would save this for when I was filming. This is the little insert on the mirror. Very satisfying. My eyes are primed with MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre and a pressed powder. So I'm going to begin with, let's use this EO5 Firm Blend from Nikia Joy Cosmetics. Let's go into Dirty Martini and put that on the sort of inner third. It definitely looks deeper on the eyes than it does in the pan. And it is working out very well so far, so that's good. And then I'm going to go into Classic with a similar brush. This is a Rougher 14. It's actually a little softer. I'm going to put that in the center, way up by my brow. Oh, interesting. And that's actually showing up a bit more green toned, I think, than in the pan. All right, and then I'm actually going to go into this green olive and put that, I'm going to use the same brush. I'm going to clean that off a little. Just want a bit of a light wash, but I'm going to put that sort of right under my brow bone on both, well, obviously on both sides. I am getting quite a bit of kick up in the pan with the mattes. Now with a rougher 26, I'm going to go into Mix It Up, this pretty kind of deep teal color. I'm gonna get a lot of that excess off. And I'm gonna put that in my outer corner. I like that up against that bright green color. It's pretty. Yeah, these actually seem to be working pretty well on the eyes. And then with a Morphe 507, I think I'm just gonna use that clean and blend out that deeper shade. It's not the very easiest blending, but it's pretty good. All right, so with Extra Dirty on a rougher 29, I'm gonna take a little bit of that just on the outer third of my lower lash line, just to deepen that up a bit. I love this brush for this, by the way. It's so tiny. Really gets in there. I think I'm gonna try with just a splash and take that same brush, clean it off, and just see how this goes. And line the rest of my under eye lash line. I do get a very citrus vibe from that color, which I like. It's not showing up, it's not beaming like I was sort of expecting. That could be the application. I didn't use a glitter glue or anything. But I'm kind of having to pack that on. Yeah, I'm not seeing much bang for my buck with that one. I wonder if a different brush would help. Let's try a Morphe M213 and see if that gives me a little bit more payoff. Well, let's try that also on my top lid. And I'll use my finger because often these shimmers really kind of do best with that. Yeah, I think that is definitely a better way to apply that. Still not wowing me, but it's okay. Makes my eyes look blue. Yeah, I don't know. It's not... Well, I guess if I build it up, it's a little better. Yeah, that's pretty. That is pretty. I do see the teal is a bit splotchy. But you can see that orange shimmer is looking very pretty. All right, and then inner corner, do I do green or blue? Let's try the blue in the inner corner. So we'll do On the Rocks. I'm going to use that same Morphe 213 for that. And then actually with that same brush, just clean it off again. Go into Vodkatini for my brow bone on top of that green olive, that bright green color up here. All right, and with a larger fluffy brush, actually we'll use that same Precision Blend E06 from Nakia Joy Cosmetics that I started with. Oh no, that was an E05. This is an E06. And clean. I'm just going to try to blend this a little bit more. It feels like it almost blends away a little bit. Maybe I'll put more pigment on there. I'm gonna go into Classic again and tap off a lot of the excess, but I do want to get some pigment in there. I'm gonna try to go in with Chilled on the lower lash line and just see if maybe that shows up a little bit more than the Just a Splash color was. I just want more down there. Yeah, kinda. I think it does a little bit more of a base pigment to it. And I'm gonna go in one more time with Just a Splash and just try to, working with a very small table here. And things are falling. Okay. It's also getting dark. All right, Just a Splash. All right, let's see what you got. Really want to build that up. It's pretty. It seems a little more subtle than some shimmers that I've used. Going to take this rougher 13 tiny little fluffy brush and just go around those edges a little bit. And then I'm going to add, with an Odin's Eye FR6, I'm going to add a bit more of Mix It Up. See if I can deepen that up just a bit. Because I think it kind of blended away. But I still want to blend that out a little bit, so fluffy brush that I was using before. And all right, I'm gonna put on some liner and some lashes and some lipstick, and I will be back. All right, so I put on a white in my waterline, which I really liked, and then a pretty deep brown on the upper lash line, and then some mascara, lipstick, and I did amp up my blush a bit because I also wanted to show you, I did pick up, I know they released with this collection a couple of highlighters, and I picked up the Mimosa Highlighter, and it's a little intimidating. It's like a very, very pigmented gold. And so I'm not sure how this is gonna go, but I thought that my very faint amount of blush was not gonna cut it for this. So Take my Nakia Joy Cosmetics Precision Highlight. I like this brush for highlight, by the way. It's a good one. And let's, ooh, but first, look at this. We can do another unmirroring. All right, so let's take this highlighter, and we'll see what happens. Eyelash be gone. All right. Oh, interesting. I feel like it almost has, boy, it's not really showing up on camera as well. It almost has kind of an orange to it that I don't see as much in the pan. Maybe this side with the light will be a little easier to see. Yeah, that's pretty. It's definitely got some pigment to it, but it's, you know, it's pretty. It's kind of peach colored, actually. So yeah, that's a little bit less intimidating than I was thinking. I am glad I amped up the blush though. So that's good. It comes in a really cute little thing. I like their packaging and their design of things. I think that's pretty cute. So this is the final look, and I like it. I don't love it. Actually, it really did turn out to be a pretty look. I like the colors. I think now that everything is said and done, I did blend out a little bit more off camera, and it took a little bit of work to get it to blend out. And so if I'm going to do, I mean, it's a great color palette. It's a great color story. It's fun. I think it's really fun. And I think that that's kind of Glamlite's thing, is they're fun. Everything is food themed, and this was, you know, cocktail themed. Again, I really love the thoughtfulness in the design of everything and the way that, you know, the little details they added, this genuine quality like you would find on a certain liquor, tequila, whiskey, whatever. Or I guess it would be gin in this case. And like I said, the packaging, you know, was super duper cute. It is a bit wasteful. I'm not sure, other than to maybe display it, what I would do with it. I guess you could use it as like a little box to keep things in. It is cute though. And I think that a lot of thought went into the design, and I think that that's really cool. Yeah, the shimmers did not wow me. They're pretty. They're kind of subtle. And again, I had some trouble getting them to show up really on the lower lash line. I would have liked a little bit more from that, although it is subtle. Again, I do like how it turned out. I think it's pretty. I do think it's pretty. But it did take some work. I think even, I don't know if, yeah, I guess it did blend out. It did. I did feel like kind of what would happen is I put the pigment on and then I would try to blend it and it would kind of blend away a bit. Or it would look kind of patchy if I didn't blend it enough. And so it was like, working with that was a bit of a challenge and just took a little bit more time than some of the palettes that I have. But, you know, I think it's a fun palette. I don't regret picking it up, and I'm curious to try a more neutral or natural look, and I want to see how those colors do, because I think sometimes the brighter colors are a little bit harder to formulate. And so it would be interesting, you know, to try a look with, you know, maybe like these four right here. Something like that. So I'm curious to try that out. And yeah, as far as the Mimosa highlight, it's cute. I don't really have a highlight that color, and it's actually looking a lot more natural than I was expecting. I was expecting it to be like, whoa, and it certainly isn't that. So yeah, I like it. And again, this packaging is super cute. It kind of seems very luxe with the gold. Like, look at it. It's a good reflector. So yeah, I'm definitely glad I picked those up. There's no scent to them, which I like. Speaking of, I actually picked up this Tequila Lip Gloss, and it's just a clear lip gloss, and I think I added it just to get free shipping. There's little flecks of gold in there. Like, it's pretty cute actually, but I did smell it, and the fragrance, I don't like the fragrance in there, so I'm not gonna be able to wear it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add this to, I'm doing a giveaway on another video, because I am 1 subscriber away now from 100 subscribers. And so I thought that I would do a giveaway, and I'm gonna add this to that giveaway. It was a couple items from a Huda Beauty mystery gift box, and I didn't like the fragrance in a couple of the items, so I'm going to do those in a giveaway. I'm gonna add this to the giveaway. If you want to enter that, I'm gonna put a card here for that video. Go watch that video, subscribe to my channel, and there are some more instructions on how to do that, and make sure that you do it before October 31st. Other than that, those are my thoughts on the Glamlite Dirty Martini Palette. Thank you so much for being here today. If you did enjoy this video, I'd love it if you give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you picked anything up from this collection and what you thought of it. I don't think I'm going to try any of the other ones based on my experience with this one. I don't regret that I picked it up, but I don't think I'm going to try any of the other ones. Maybe further along the line, I'll try something else from Glamlite. I certainly, you know, like I said, I liked it. I think it's cute. That's all I have for today. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope to see you in the next video.